Hi there guys, so today I'm going to build this super cheap PC, so just got to unbox the last couple of parts here, which are the least interesting, so I thought I'd just do them together. This is the hard drive. This cost me £14 on Amazon, and it claims to be new. It's a 160 gig Western Digital hard drive, and as far as I know, it's not refurbished. It's new. So it should last the full amount of time you need it for. So there we go, hard drive there. Really looks the same as any other hard drive, apart from it is really low in capacity. So that, as I said, was £14. Get it back in the anti-static bag because I'm not using it right now. Then there's just the RAM. Got 4 gigs of DDR3 1600 memory. So the 1600 is the highest the motherboard supports, and it also, this RAM was the cheapest 4 gigabytes of RAM I could find on Amazon. It was £14.37. Normally people advise going for dual channel RAM, dual channel memory, but the AM1 platform only supports single channel. So you only need to get one memory stick, and then you can upgrade later when you want. It comes with a really interesting piece of paper. Stick it in the motherboard, should be fine. That's my motto. Can I get it back in the box? Yes, I can. That's right. So I guess we'll get building then. Okay, so first of all, I need to open up the case and install the motherboard standoffs that came with it. Okay, so standoffs are installed. Let's get ready to install the processor in there. Okay, so now the standoffs are installed, it's time to install the CPU and the CPU fan. So I've done one of these before, the AM1 socket, and the push pins on the fan, they're not the most fun to install, but we'll do the CPU first anyway. So we detach the little lever here, lift it up. I mean, really what you should do, even if you've done it before, every time, look at the instructions. Yeah, always best. Lift up the arm, make sure the corners are in the right place, put the processor down, drop the arm. Okay? There should be, doesn't appear to be, a corner point here for the CPU to be matched up to. Going by the diagram, instruction, should go. Okay, there. Push the lever down, it locks in place there. There we go. So, not too hard. Right, now let's go for the CPU cooler. You have to be careful here because there's already thermal paste there. Take the push pins out of the bags first. Right, and I'm going to read the instructions because I don't remember what I'm doing. These through here. They fit one way. Push both sides in. Down to secure. There we go. And we put the CPU fan in. There we go. Now, time for the RAM. It shouldn't matter which channel we put this into, since we only have one stick and it's single channel. So, according to the markation, this closest one is A1, and you know, it's electronics, so the closer things are together, the better. Theory, I don't know, I guess. Probably. No idea, really. We'll take the RAM out, the right way around, in there. There we go, easy as pie. Not much easier than the push pins that I could never figure out. Anyway, okay, so now I'll install the motherboard in the case. Don't forget I/O shield. Now where the hell did I plonk it? There we go. Put the I/O shield in before the motherboard, otherwise you might not be able to. Or I feel like I'm opening a chocolate bar. Just had a chocolate bar. Come on, little ripper. Oh, there's no right. Push it in at the corners. The case is bending more than the I/O shield. Really. There we go. Good job of those manufacturing tolerances for the I/O shield. I don't think the case is quite right, to be honest. Okay, so now we put the motherboard in. Now that the I/O shield is installed. Got the screws ready. Screwdriver handy. You don't tighten the screws all the way. And you are exceedingly careful when you do this, so you don't break the motherboard. You know what, I'm excited about getting to press the power button on this case, and it switches the PC on, because I love this power button. Oh yeah. Try and tighten the screws up on alternating corners. Okay. And now we can connect the cables up, the front panel header and front panel headers, and in the power connectors. And now I need to find a kettle lid because the case didn't come with one. Not good enough. Not good enough. Plenty of room in the box for one. Boom! USB! Boom! I hate these little plugs. I hate them! I hate them! Power switch! Reset switch! I'm going to consult the manual. There, they're plugged in. Time for the power. 24 pin goes into 24 pin. I mean, that was obvious, really, wasn't it? That's in there. Look amongst my bundle of cables, and I found a 4 pin. 4 pin goes into the 4 pin. You have to put it in the correct way. Okay, so now I just need to install the hard drive, and we're away once I figure out the mounting mechanism on this case. Okay, so I figured out how to mount the hard drive. Sort of goes in like, come on. Like so. Sideways. And there weren't actually enough screws in the bag. Well, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, and the case was 16 quid. So, you know, 3 out of 4. I think 2's enough to hold it on diagonals, but I'll go for 3. 2 at the top or 2 at the bottom? 2 at the bottom, because the bottom looks a bit wonkier. Tighten this up. Hard drive nice and secure. It's really valuable to me. There we go. Then we find the power for this guy. We find the power for this guy. Come on! Stupid cables! Do what I tell you to. Like a little child, don't know what to do. Avatar, man. There's a second one coming out. Never know. That's a cable! I've bought this motherboard just for a pair of SATA cables, isn't it? Really wish this case came with some cable ties. There we go. With that cable spaghetti in there, this case build is, in theory, done. All I need to do now is plug it in and try out this power button. Oh yeah! I found a VGA cable and a kettle lead, so let's try and switch this guy on. Right, so here we go. The socket's on. Let's try the power button. Oh, we have life. A little fan spinning. BIOS. Delete, delete. Do we have BIOS? Do we have BIOS? Oh hey! It's alive! It lives! It only cost me about £91 and it's alive! Yes! Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Goodbye!